Welcome to another session with Polity Migration Insights. Today, we are taking you on a journey to the institutional framework that governs the European Union. If you find this topic fascinating, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to our social media. The European Union's institutional setup is designed to ensure collaborative decision-making and policy implementation across its member states. With 7 core institutions and over 30 decentralized agencies, the EU's institutional landscape is vast and diverse, reflecting its commitment to addressing the common interests and concerns of its people. There are 4 main institutions, having distinct roles and responsibilities in the EU's decision-making process. The European Parliament is a democratically elected body that represents the citizens of the EU's member states. It shares legislative powers with the Council of the European Union, meaning that both institutions must jointly approve European laws. Additionally, the Parliament plays a crucial role in approving the EU's annual budget, ensuring transparency and accountability in financial matters. To maintain close ties with EU citizens, the Parliament operates a network of liaison offices in various EU capitals, as well as in London, Edinburgh, and Washington, D.C. The European Council consists of the heads of state or government of the EU's member states, along with the President of the European Council. This institution sets the overall political direction and priorities of the European Union. Unlike the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union, the European Council does not adopt laws as its primary function. Instead, it focuses on providing strategic guidance, shaping policies, and facilitating consensus among member states on key issues. The Council of the European Union, often referred to as the Council of Ministers, represents the governments of the EU's member states. It is where national ministers from each government come together to discuss, negotiate, and adopt laws, as well as to coordinate policies across various sectors. Depending on the topic at hand, the Council meets in different configurations, known as formations or configurations, ensuring specialized attention and expertise for each policy area. The Council works in close collaboration with the European Parliament to ensure that legislation reflects the needs and interests of both EU institutions and member states. As the EU's executive body, the European Commission is responsible for upholding the common interests of the EU and ensuring the effective implementation of EU policies. With its right of initiative, the Commission has the exclusive power to propose new laws, such as legislative initiatives, which are then reviewed, amended, and adopted by the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union, in addition to its legislative role. The Commission manages various EU policies, oversees the EU's budgetary framework, and ensures that member states adhere to EU laws and regulations. To enhance its outreach and engagement with EU citizens, the Commission maintains representation offices across the EU, which serve as its voice in monitoring public opinion, providing information about EU policies, and fostering cooperation with host member countries. In addition to the main institutions, the EU also has 3 other key bodies responsible for managing judicial, financial, and external audit aspects. The Court of Justice of the European Union, located in Luxembourg, ensures that EU law is followed, and that the treaties are correctly interpreted and applied. It reviews the legality of EU institutional acts, ensures member states comply with their treaty obligations, and interprets EU law when requested by national courts. The European Central Bank, headquartered in Frankfurt, is responsible for monetary policy in the Eurozone. It aims to maintain price stability and supports EU economic policies, alongside the national central banks of EU member states. It forms the European system of central banks. The European Court of Auditors, also located in Luxembourg, contributes to improving EU financial management, promoting accountability and transparency, and safeguarding the financial interests of EU citizens. It checks that EU funds are correctly accounted for and spent in accordance with the relevant rules and regulations. The European Union's migration policies aim to manage and regulate the movement of people across its member states in a humane and orderly manner. For example, the 2015 to 2016 migration crisis, when the European Union implemented the European Union-Turkey Statement, with Turkey agreeing to take back migrants crossing into Greece in exchange for financial incentives. These policies address various aspects of migration, including asylum, border control, and legal pathways for migration. The EU's approach to migration is guided by principles of solidarity, responsibility sharing, and respect for human rights. The European Asylum Support Office plays a key role in supporting EU countries in processing asylum applications and ensuring that asylum seekers receive fair and timely decisions. Additionally, Frontex, the European Border and Coast Guard Agency, works to strengthen border security and combat irregular migration by coordinating joint operations and providing technical assistance to member states. Let's shed some light on foreign and security policies before we wrap up today's episode. The European Union's foreign and security policies represents the diplomatic and defense-oriented aspect of the EU's external relations. Established to safeguard the EU's values, interests, and security, the foreign and security policies aim to promote international cooperation, uphold international law, and resolve conflicts through diplomatic means. The policy covers a wide range of areas, including crisis management, conflict prevention, and arms control. While the foreign and security policies are intergovernmental in nature, meaning it relies on unanimous decision-making by EU member states, it is closely coordinated with other EU policies and institutions to ensure a cohesive and effective approach to global challenges. Through such policy, the EU seeks to assert its role as a global actor, advocating for peace, stability, and prosperity on the international stage. The European Union's institutional framework facilitates collaboration and governance among member states, with each institution playing a vital role in shaping the EU's agenda. Additionally, the EU's migration policies aim to manage and regulate migration in a humane and orderly manner, addressing challenges through initiatives like the European Union Turkey Statement and relocation and resettlement schemes. Continued adaptation and cooperation are essential for addressing evolving challenges and fostering solidarity within the EU and on the global stage. Thank you for tuning in to this intriguing episode with Polity Migration Insights. See you next time.